In this short lecture, we'll be discussing word parts. So all words are made out of various word parts. There are three major types of word parts. We have the first part, which is called a root. Root has a specific meaning and can occur at the beginning, middle, or end of a word. The next type of word part is called a prefix. Prefixes are added to the beginning of the word. And the third type of word part is called a suffix. Suffixes are added to the end of a word. Now we're going to discuss each of these three word parts briefly. So we start with roots. Roots are words from either Latin or Greek, and a lot of academic vocabulary is formed from these root words. For example, the root bio means life. So an example word with this root bio is biology, which is the study of life. We have the root bibli, which means book. And an example of this root is bibliography. Ling is another root, which means language. And we can form the word linguistics from this root word ling. Linguistics is the study of languages. Prefixes are a type of word part that changes the meaning of the word. And again, remember that prefixes go at the beginning of the word. For example, micro is one type of prefix. It means very small. So if we look at this example, we have micro, which means very small, plus the word biology, which again means the study of living organisms. We put those two word parts together, micro and the word biology together, and we get microbiology, the study of very small living organisms. Here's another example. This is a very common prefix, one of the most common prefixes, un, which means not. So we have un plus the word happy. This is a very simple example. We come up with the word unhappy or not happy. A final example is ill. Ill is another prefix which means not. It's very common as well. We have ill, we add that to the word legal, and we get illegal or not legal. So you can see that when we add the prefix to a word, it changes the meaning of the word. The third word part is the suffix. So suffixes change the word form or the part of speech. One very common suffix is er. And as you can see, we have a little dash here, er. That means that it's going to be a suffix, or it's going to go at the end of a word. So we have this example. We have the word teach, which is a verb, and we add the suffix er, which means a person who, and we get the word teacher. So we can see that we start with the verb teach, we add this suffix er, and it changes it from a verb to a noun. Let's take a look at another one. Less. This is another very common suffix. We can take the word care, we add less to it, and we get the word careless. So we start with the noun care, we add the suffix, and we get an adjective. And the final example, ize or eyes, is a suffix that we add to the end of a word. For example, we have the word final, we add ize to it, and we get finalize. So we have a word which is an adjective, final, we add ize, and it turns it into a verb. So it's important to know the three types of word parts, because if you know the three word parts and the meaning of each type of word part, you can sometimes pretty accurately guess the meaning of word just based on the word parts.